Scott says we have to be speedy, so like, subscribe, and follow This Is Truly News, and have your friends, family, and parents, children, neighbors, and the guy who reads your gas meter.
And your feral chickens.
No, we don't want feral chickens because they just crap all over.
Well.
Like, subscribe, follow. We would truly appreciate. Oh, thank you.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
The Flathead Beacon police blotter.
Oh, I've been waiting.
11:25 a.m. There were concerns about ongoing cannon fire in the neighborhood.
Well, that would be concerning.
It would be also loud.
And disconcerting.
Hatfields and McCoys apparently have stepped it up a bit. 1:15 p.m. A pile of mail for various.
That's it, Virginia. We're ordering that 77. I don't care.
1:15 p.m. A pile of mail for various names and addresses, along with a sheathed 10-inch long knife, was found in the road.
There's a whole lot of questions there.
Really? I'd like to track that one down.
Several of them.
2:39 p.m. A child reported missing for more than 2 hours had just been overlooked in the house. Apparently, he was playing quietly.
Oh, no, that you'd never get overlooked when they play quietly.
At our house, it was Drew. He was asleep in the closet. He used to hide places and then fall asleep because we wouldn't go looking for him immediately. So he'd fall asleep and then we couldn't find him. Now there's an all points bulletin out and where everyone's racing around. Now he's asleep in the closet. Okay.
I knew there's a reason I liked that kid.
3:01 p.m. A woman wanted officers to force AT&T to unlock her phone.
Damn it.
You, desk sergeant, get over there and strong arm AT&T for me.
All of
it. Them.
Yeah.
4:08 p.m. Someone bought something expensive on eBay only to have an out-of-state law enforcement agent called to tell them it was stolen merchandise. So you call 911 and you complain about it. I still want to live there. I still do.
I got to tell you.
It's a loopy place.
That's not how it works. It's just not. Japanese government has launched a nationwide competition calling for ideas, please, to encourage people to drink more alcohol. After a change in attitudes among the young has resulted in you guessed it, follow the money, a slide in tax revenue. The Sake Viva campaign, which is being run by the National Tax Agency, which it'd be like if the IRS was running something. You kind of look askance.
Sake Viva?
Sake Viva.
Are they using
I don't know.
A Spanish word?
Okay. Maybe it was originally a Japanese word appropriated by the Spanish.
Well, you know how the Spanish appropriate everything. The conquistadors,
South America,
to the Santa Maria, America.
Anyway, the National Tax Agency campaign is asking 20 to 39-year-olds to come up with proposals to help revitalize the popularity of alcoholic drinks, which has fallen out of favor because of lifestyle changes during the coronavirus pandemic. No duh, man.
Maybe they need more drinking games.
And it's especially fallen to, see, you would think we had, every time we say something stupid, you take a drink. You help the whole industry right there.
We were drunk in half an hour.
We were for days. Got there in a half an hour and stayed for a week. The competition, which runs until early September, calls for the new products and designs, as well as ways to promote home drinking.
Ladies, start nagging the men more.
We generally, an easy way to do that is just be kids of alcoholics.
There you go.
Entrants are also encouraged to explore sales methods using the metaverse, according to Gigi.com.
Buy this. The government needs you to be drunk. We want you.
Hey, honest to God, you've seen our government. They're better drunk. I mean, when we're drunk.
I'm drunk, yeah.
Because I figure they always are. The NTA said alcohol consumption in Japan had fallen from an average of 100 liters a person in 1995 to 75 liters by 2020. Yes, that would be a 25-liter fall.
Yeah, that's
the decrease in alcohol sales
panic
has hit Japan's budget, as taxes on alcohol account for 1.7% of Japan's tax revenue in 2020.
I can't believe they're griping about less than 2%. I cannot.
Well, it was down from 3% in 2011 and 5% back in 1980. Maybe the Japanese just don't drink as much.
Yeah.
Wisconsin could kick right out of that. On a Tuesday. Total.
Yeah, I've been there on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And it doesn't matter what, any day that ends in Y, they'll beat you.
I was
Total
in
revenue from
Milwaukee
tax,
the one
alcohol,
time, and it was hideous.
I know it made Milwaukee famous. Total revenue from tax on alcohol in the 2020 financial. Remember when we had to bartend for a Viking Packer game?
Yeah, out in Milwaukee. Yeah.
I used to bartend for my dad.
Yeah.
Trust me on this. I delivered more booze that day than I did my entire bartending career in Minnesota. And we tried a few times. Total revenue from tax on alcohol in 2020 financial year was the biggest fall in alcohol tax income in 31 years, according to the Japan Times.
Gentlemen, it's time to panic.
Quickly. We need them to be drunker.
More karaoke bars.
As working from home. Oh, hang on. An official at the agency told the English language newspaper at the time, working from home made strides to a certain extent during the COVID-19 crisis. Many people may have come to question whether they need to continue the habit of drinking with colleagues to deepen communication. Oh, I never tried that line. If the new normal takes root, that will be an additional headwind for tax revenue. Yes, it would. There was a particularly steep decline in beer consumption. Oh, see, now right there, Wisconsin could beat you before the lunch.
Before they get up.
Yes, exactly. Sales volume is down 20%, according to the Kirin Brewery, which makes Kirin Lager and Ichiban Shiboro.
I like those beers, by the way. They're very good beers.
They called and said good things about you, so I believe you.
I knew they would.
They said per capita beer consumption in Japan totaled about 55 bottles in 2020, almost a 10% decline to the previous year. Japan, wow, that's a lot of less beer. What?
I was going to say 55 bottles. How big are the darn bottles?
55 bottles of beer on the wall.
Oh, 55 bottles of beer.
Never got to one. I was always
around. I've gotten to one.
I was always sleeping by then.
Actually, I did no bottles. I've gotten to zero.
Japan's, that's sad. No bottles of beer on the wall. Japan's health ministry said it hoped the campaign would also remind folks to drink only the appropriate amount of alcohol. So like we don't
do more of it, right?
We don't need 5 of you to just pick up the slack. Okay, that's what we're saying.
Start feeding a little to your infants in their formula.
Finalists in the competition will be invited to the Gala Awards ceremony in Tokyo in November, and the tax office said it would support the commercialization of ideas from the winner. Yay! And my only thought is, if only Crazy Guggenheim and Foster Brooks were alive to see this.
So, about 3 a.m. the other day.
Google those names, you'll figure it out. Yeah.
2 St. Louis police officers were called to report of gunfire. Then a man stepped in front of their car.
Did he have a gun?
Walked up to the passenger side and pointed the gun at the officers.
That's never a good idea.
Upon realizing the car was a marked police vehicle, which I assume went something like this. Ooh.
Yeah. How do you not know?
I'm
generally stuff painted on the sides, the little lights.
I'm guessing this guy had heard about the Japanese problem and
was doing his bit.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, he skedaddled. Police arrested the man, and after a search, found him carrying a gun. Police were seeking charges of first-degree robbery, armed criminal action, and resisting arrest against a 27-year-old. However, prosecutors are refusing to file charges against the man.
Really?
Spokeswoman for the circuit attorney's office said the case is still under investigation.
Oh, apparently they were working for the Japanese government too.
We're still looking into it. Hand me another Kirin, will you?
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.